welcome back to the Glorpcast.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. Did you die?
Yes.
Oh.
Anyways, my name is Hatsune,
And my name is Miku.
and we're coming to you from the moon today. At least I am. I don't know where Miku's coming from.
I'm on the dark side of the moon.
So we both are on the moon today. Yeah, dude.
Did you not read your textbook in high school? Earth has
No.
two moons. One of them is the light side, one of them is the dark. They're like separate entities.
Yeah, I temporarily forgot how to read.
Temporarily forgot?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the moon is in two halves. They're technically separate. They just are really close together.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
Never heard of that before.
I think you're dumb.
I might be. That's a big possibility.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
You know, Earthlings are claiming that there's water on the moon, but I don't see any of that.
Yeah, it's dry as hell up here.
Yeah. They
I mean,
named several craters after seas, and it's why would you do that? It's obviously not
this
water,
well, it's not even oh, there used to be water here. There didn't. This is just rock,
right?
dust.
Pretty crazy.
If anyone does so much as fart, there's a cloud in the air now.
Yeah.
But what is really cool is that there is a full atmosphere and our sunsets are green.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the humans want to keep that secret because they think it's really pretty.
They do, yeah. It's actually illegal to take pictures of moonsets.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, if you need to, if anyone does want to see a picture of a moonset, we officially cannot help you. And so you should not press the link in the description, which will take you to a site where you can view live moonsets, because that would be illegal, and we just
right.
can't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You know what else is green?
What else is green?
Shrek.
Shrek is
You ever seen
green.
that? You ever
I
seen that?
I have. It's a modern masterpiece.
It
How
really
could I have
is.
not?
Humans, they were kind of good when they made that.
They cooked with that one.
Mm-hmm. They
Like they don't understand. Shrek went crazy Interstellar. Everyone
oh
in the
yeah.
galaxy knows about Shrek.
Versus, the movie Interstellar? That's hugely popular by humans.
Right.
Everyone in space hates that movie. It's just so unrealistic.
Right? They depict space as cold and dead.
Space is pretty warm.
Right.
Sometimes
It's
I sunbathe.
it's warm and inviting. Humans just don't understand that. Black holes are
Mm-hmm.
fun to be around. Time dilation is a sport. Don't they know that?
Mm-hmm. And after the spaghettification process, you can be eaten. And you are
Right.
yummy.
Exactly.
But Shrek, whew. They say that Shrek was actually filmed live on location.
I mean, obviously.
Mm-hmm. And so they just filmed it back in the 1800s and just held on to it for a while before they had editing software to edit it together.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
That's why it was the first human movie.
It was, yeah. Kept in their vaults and archives and kept top secret until what was it,
Mm-hmm.
2001?
Yeah. Well, didn't they keep it in the cheese vault, the U.S. cheese
Yeah,
vault?
yeah, yeah. They kept it in there after they created the cheese vault, but before the cheese
Mm-hmm.
vault, they kept it in Fort Knox.
Mm. Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
When I was on the Earth the other day, and I've seen a lot of the animals there before, but this is the first time I saw a baby rabbit. That thing was tiny. It was just in the
Really,
wild. There were two of them.
they're
Some
just chilling there.
Earthlings. Well, yeah, they were trying. One of the some Earthling, some older woman started chasing after them, and one of
Huh?
them they just started running away, but she kept chasing them. She's like, "Oh, they're so cute."
Interesting.
humans have this kind of sense of power over little things, you know?
Yeah,
Like if I had that rabbit, I wouldn't exert my power. I would just eat it
exactly.
whole in one bite and it would live happily.
I mean, yeah.
Does that ever remind you of the cereal tricks,
I
you
was
know?
gonna say that. Yeah, yeah. Like, I wonder if that rabbit has any relation to the cereal rabbit, where
Well,
they're
yeah,
like tricks are for kids, but then the rabbit's like, nah.
I'm pretty sure that rabbit is like the godfather of all rabbits.
Right.
Uh-huh. And and so he like made as many rabbits as it could, and then its body has been turned into cereal. And so
Yeah.
eventually they're just gonna stop making tricks because they ran out of rabbit.
That makes sense.
Because it looks like rabbit pellets too.
Tastes like rabbit pellets.
You legally have to use rabbit milk on it.
Right. Yeah. That stuff is so hard to get. Humans just don't want
Hmm.
to sell it for some reason. So you got to go
I
grab it
don't know why.
yourself, and then the humans look at you funny when you're doing that, and you're like, "I'm just trying to enjoy a nice bowl of tricks. How come
Hmm.
you won't let me?"
I just want to milk a rabbit.
Right.
I
You
mean, have you
know,
tried rabbit milk with any other cereal?
not really. I mean, it's so hard to get that I only go for like tricks with it.
Hmm. That makes sense.
You know what's crazy
But
is like all mammals produce milk.
all mammals? Wait, even
Like
humans?
even humans do, yeah. But like even like
Ew.
bats make milk.
Bats? What
Bats.
is bat milk like?
I don't know. I don't go anywhere near those things. They're like disease-ridden, like tiny.
Wait,
I don't like them.
does Batman make milk?
He
Batman bat milk?
might. He he might.
I want to try some of Batman's bat milk.
You want to try some bat milk from Batman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because he's in space right now.
Right. We kind of. I mean, he's what got me out of that last parking ticket.
Wait, what do mice have milk too? Because
I
they're.
think they do.
What about by definition, does Mickey Mouse have milk?
You know, he might.
I think we should test this out.
Mickey Mouse is
Anyone
completely real, by the way. He has like a mafia empire in space.
really?
It's crazy.
Oh wait, no, you're right. They like killed my uncle because his restaurant was in debt. His Italian restaurant was in debt to them, and so
Exactly.
it was terrible.
Yeah, the I think they're called the Fab Five. You stay away from them.
The Fab Five.
They own like half the galaxy right now. It's pretty
Oh
crazy.
wow, are they
So
looking into other galaxies at all?
no, they're trying to get this one down first.
Okay,
But they're pretty heavily exerting their influence on Earth.
how so?
Ah, they have a not insignificant amount of stock in the company Disney. So,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
but
Wait,
yeah,
doesn't Disney have cartoons about Mickey Mouse?
they do. Yeah, it's propaganda trying to paint him as a good dude, but like
Oh,
Mickey Mouse is totally a don. Like,
what about the game Epic Mickey?
um, propaganda once again. Though he does actually have the magic paintbrush.
And it works?
It does, yeah. So if he wants you
That's
gone, he can just
insane.
hit you with a thinner, and you don't exist anymore.
That's terrifying.
It is terrifying, yeah. I don't know who gave him that power, but you know,
If you're like, so if you disrespect like a Disney character or something, does he just take you out on a boat and just like tie some concrete to your feet and just drop you in? And he
yep,
says, huh, sleep with the fishes, huh?
yep. That's exactly what he does.
Oh wow. I love boats.
As do I.
They're pretty chill.
They are. They're the only thing separating you from the scary ocean beneath you.
Mm-hmm. The ocean is like terrifying. It's
It
bigger than
is.
space.
It's so much bigger than space.
Because they say space goes on forever. It doesn't. There's a wall. But
Yeah.
the ocean, it just keeps going. I mean, like, what are some of the craziest things you've seen when you're in the ocean?
Um. Very large tentacle monsters, and there are not an insignificant number of them.
Well, how large?
Like, pretty large.
Really? That's pretty large.
I made eye contact with one of those and decided I'm never going back in the ocean.
Oh, can you describe it for me
It
in
was
like
big,
visceral detail?
big, long tentacles.
Uh huh.
Like, 6 of them. And then, like, 6 small eyes, and he just looked at me. And I
Six
knew that I
eyes?
wasn't supposed to be there.
I mean, well, yeah. Because our UFOs can go through the ocean, but we just choose not to.
Right, that place is scary.
I saw there's a fish with the face of a rock on there.
Weird.
You know, like the rock?
Yeah.
It's that one. Wait, what kind of rock do you think the rock is? Like granite,
Oh,
limestone?
he's got to be igneous.
Okay, what kind of igneous? Like obsidian?
Oh,
What's it?
with his sharp looks, he's got to be obsidian.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
He's like really sharp, he's like really cool, and then he's really fragile too. Like he shatters.
Yeah.
Do you know that he has in like the Fast and Furious movies, he has a stinge in his contract so that he can never lose any fights in any of the
Really.
movies that he's in.
That's
But
pretty funny.
so does Vin Diesel, and so in the Fast and Furious movies, that's the reason none of their characters ever beat each other because they
Huh.
contractually both can't lose. You know, some say that you kind of look like The Rock.
Do I?
I saw some fan art of you Hatsune Miku did. Not to be
Yeah.
confused with you, Hatsune, or me, Miku. The
Right.
real life character, Hatsune Miku, did some fan art of you.
Oh, that's crazy.
hmm She actually is just a huge fan of our podcast.
Yeah.
She names herself, like her stage name, after us.
Right. It's a pretty big honor too. Yeah, because she's like huge in the human world. So
Even though she, like, streams all of her performances from here on the moon.
she's like
There's
an
a rain.
expert at cybersecurity.
Really?
Yeah. She went to like a really small college in the middle of nowhere though. Kind of crazy. But yeah, she's like she studied cybersecurity for 2 years.
Does she use it?
No,
Oh, but she
cuz
can't.
like right after she got the degree, she got big, so it's like,
Yeah, she like. Why would I do that now? Well, I mean, she's recently been doing stuff with Pokemon, so I know she's been going to the Pokemon planet, called Pokemon, the planet called Pokemon.
the Pokemon planet.
They like give her cool outfits, you know. I think we
Yeah,
should wear those outfits.
we ought to.
I think I think you would look really bonita in a Hatsune Miku outfit.
Oh,
Hatsune.
true? You think so?
Muy bonita, even.
Ooh, maybe I ought to then. I don't know. All my stuff is in just boxes right now, though. I'm kind of like, I'm building a new home base. I've been living out the ship too long, and I'm like, I need to, but like,
Mm.
I don't know.
Wait, you say been living in boxes?
I've been living out of boxes.
Oh, out of boxes.
Yeah,
Okay. So like all your stuff is in boxes on
yeah.
your
All my
ship?
stuff's in boxes in my ship.
You don't have a house?
No, like I said, I'm moving into a new home base soon.
I guess I know how it feels. The real estate market is pretty bad right now.
It's really bad.
hmm I was only able to afford this house because I kind of ate the owner, and so legally, it kind of
Legally,
does
it's
go to
yours.
you. Uh
Yeah.
huh. Um,
All
and I
all the
was I,
plebeians bought up all the houses, though.
yeah, and you can't really eat them.
Yeah.
It's physically impossible. I mean, I personally love boxes though. I
I do
would
too.
I would live in boxes. I think that's a cooler alternative. You know,
That's true. You're right.
you can
I
draw
mean,
cool things on the boxes, so it's like, oh, I'm on a pirate ship. I'm in a
right.
spaceship.
And it's like you can ship boxes too. So it's like, what if you just taped yourself into a box, if you're human, poked some holes in it, or like, I think orangutans need to breathe too. Yeah, just poke some
hmm
holes in it and then ship yourself somewhere, based on the postal system. And that's like
Well, I mean,
cheaper than paying for a plane ticket.
it is way cheaper, definitely,
Yeah.
and it's only a little bumpier. But you know, you throw some bubble wrap or in there, and you should be good.
Right.
Which bubble wrap, really cool thing. The flea beans, as much as I don't like them,
They
they
cooked
they
with
made
that
bubble
one.
wrap. What inedible thing do you think you want to eat the most on Earth?
Ooh, that's got to be.
For me, it's the so you know in men's bathrooms, in the urinals, there's like a little sponge down there.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I want to eat that.
That's valid, dude. It's called a cake, dude. It's called a urinal cake.
It's
It's
called
like
a cake.
it's called a
It's got to
cake.
taste like cake then.
Right.
It's colorful. Looks like it kind of jelly.
It smells kind of good.
You could probably cut it up, put it in boba or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was yours?
Oh, I don't even know. Mine's got to be like hard plastic.
Hard plastic?
Hard plastic.
What is
It just
appealing about that?
it looks like and feels like and sounds like it would have this amazing crunch to it.
I mean, nothing's stopping you from eating hard plastic.
You're right.
I mean, I'm sure there's some of that in your Taco Bell, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Don't laugh like that ever again.
Yeah,
I think that's a side effect of you being around humans too long.
it is.
I've had stuff like that too, like breaks in my psyche. Sometimes I'll just say to myself, I want to pay with my credit card.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you have anything non-dairy?
Those humans. They're made of dairy.
They
Like
are.
did you know that the humans say they're 70% water,
Yeah.
right? Which is complete BS cuz they're made of milk. They're 90% milk.
Yeah,
And they say they're made of water. I think that's just them coping.
it is. Yeah.
Blood is just red milk. And they have literally all of the fluids are just milk on their body. Like their
Right?
tears are just salty clear milk.
Yeah.
Their cum is just salty white milk.
Exactly.
You know, there's a movie coming out. I think it actually just came out.
True.
You know, not to date the podcast or anything, but the new movie Alien, it's called
Huh.
Alien. So it's clearly got to be about us, right?
Right.
Well, I did some research and I don't think this is very positive representation.
Is it another movie where enemies are or aliens are the enemies and the bad guys and all that, and that we have no soul and just eat people?
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly that. Not only that, it depicts us as like, well, honestly, I think I'll take this representation because yeah, sure, we're the bad guys, but we're like, the alien is this big, long, like skinny and spiky black thing with like a
Huh.
long head. It's got this like spiky tail. Its teeth are silver,
Weird.
and it has a mini mouth. In like its tongue is another mouth with smaller silver teeth.
Huh.
It's all of its bodily fluids are acid, and they just burn through stuff. It's sick.
That sounds like the bugs over on like Kepler 36b.
Well, I mean, those bugs are really nice though.
They are. They don't. I mean, yeah, their blood is acid, and yeah, they have two mouths and all that. But like, they're not killing machines. They're like the
No.
friendliest dudes ever. They look so threatening, but they're so friendly. If you ever see one of those in real life, go up and hug them. They'll give you a big hug right back.
Exactly. Especially if you see the one in like the little crawler form with all the little legs. Let it
Yeah.
climb on your face. It's fine. Nothing bad will happen.
Right. Nothing bad whatsoever.
They're called face huggers because they just want to hug.
Right. Exactly.
Hold on. There's a knock at my door.
Oh, really?
I'm I'm using my not sponsored by the way, Ring doorbell. Totally could be sponsored though.
Totally could be.
To look at who's at my front door, and that is Neil Armstrong.
Oh, shit.